Hey, welcome to the Daily Beard for April 20th, 2019. So let's get this straight off the top. New haircut. Yes. My daughter Zion did it for me. And we found out a thing. I have a bald spot. But it's not what you think it is. It's not up here. It's not. Let's see if I can. Did you see it? It's this weird little like toony sized bald spot on the side of my head. I don't know why. I don't like it. But what am I going to do? It's a bald spot. So so I got this new haircut that will accentuate the bald spot and make everyone see it. I could get rid of it by straight razoring my hair, but I'm not that. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. So new haircut. Whatever. Thank you, Zion. All right, so question of the week. I haven't done my question of the week yet. So today's the day. And it's kind of fitting that today the question came from my friend Dan Bardo. And let me get the exact question. So his question of the week, Dan Bardo says, what are some defining factors that make you acknowledge the existence of God? So, which is, Good Friday, Easter weekend. That's a good question. And here's the thing. There's a little part of me that constantly questions the existence of God because I'm human, and every once in a while, like, there are a lot of smart people out there who don't believe in God. There are tons. I know a few of them, and they're really smart, and they don't acknowledge, like, they're like, God doesn't exist. And I'm not super smart, and every once in a while I'll go, and then God will smack me in the face because God is so real. And those people would say I'm imagining that, or I want to believe that, and all that kind of stuff, and that's their opinion. Evidences that I have that God exists, like, that's the question, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, evidences. There's too many coincidences. It's ridiculous the amount of coincidences you'd have to believe in if you actually search for God and give him an honest shake. Like, just too many coincidences and too many things that have happened in my life where I have literally, people have spoken to me that couldn't possibly know things, and like, they have no scam. They're friends of mine that are like, they say a word. I've seen it on other people where it's like, my friend literally was told, like, he felt God tell him to tell this word to someone, and he told it, and they were like, whoa, that's exactly what I needed to hear. How'd you know that? And it's happened to me. I've done it with people. I've felt it. So those are all experiential things. There's this whole science piece to it that I've watched a bunch of apologetics videos, which are videos in defending the faith. And it's funny how, like, atheists will say, well, God doesn't exist. Science has disproved it. And like, there's a ton of science that, like, a lot of it is what you want to believe, and you can go what direction you want to go with. I have enough experiential evidence and stuff that it lines up with the science evidence to me that it's real. Like, God is real. And the crowning piece in this is Christianity for me. Jesus is just super real. And the whole of what he did and why he did it, and how the whole system of Judaism and sacrifice and blood sacrifice and the sacrifice for sins, and like, God doesn't play checkers, he plays chess, and he freaking does the end game like nobody does the end game. And you think he's lost and he's won. And it's just, the whole setting up of Jesus being the perfect sacrifice, and then sacrificing and putting everybody's sin on him. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, talk to me. But there's lots of videos you can ask what Jesus did and stuff, but it was the perfect thing, and it makes so much sense to me, and it makes more sense than anything else. I have this whole theory about faith and why God didn't just, like, why he doesn't just show up right now and show everyone and be like, there. And I'll explain that another time. I will, because I don't have enough time to do it right now. But it makes the most sense, and I've felt God in real ways that can't be explained any other way. And then when you put Jesus in the mix, like, even if Jesus wasn't there, I'd still feel there was a God. But when you throw Jesus in that mix, it changes everything. And that's what this weekend's all about. So that's all I got. If you want to disbelieve me, you'll be like, well, clearly he's got nothing. If you want to believe me, you'll be like, clearly he's got something. It's all where you're coming from quite often. But yeah, that's all I got, which is a lot. Thanks for watching. Happy Easter. God bless.